Brock, we talked about it earlier in the week. Obviously, Russell Wilson completely jobbed out of winning Pro Bowl MVP honors, which he clearly deserved with the 3 touchdowns and the energy and everything else he brought to that game. Well, last night, Sporting News releases their Executive of the Year award, and John Schneider not only doesn't win it, comes in third. Ryan Grigson of Indy wins. John Elway comes in second. And he's third after maybe drafting the defensive and offensive rookies of the year in one draft class in the second and third round. Come on.
I think important here that this isn't the Sporting News. This isn't just some media members. That this was executives and coaches in the league who vote on this. And I was a little surprised that John came in third. If it's 12-11 and it's Grigson wins by a vote, remember, he also hired this staff. It is a different role that he has there. I think that people give John Schneider credit for.
And it's a turnaround from 2-14 all the way to 11-5. I get it.
Year one.
Yeah.
This is year one. This is year 3 for Schneider. This is a group thing. This is unfortunately, I think, where some of his lack of ego in standing in the back and letting Pete get a lot of the credit doesn't help him here. It doesn't amplify him into some of that conversation. But you're right. You found Russell Wilson in the third round. You found a 5'10" and 5'8" inch quarterback that no one else, I don't think, pegged anywhere near there, and they passed on him time and time and time again. Ryan Grigson had Andrew Luck to build around. That makes your job a whole lot easier.
And John Elway, let's address that one for a moment. Yeah. They were in the playoffs last year. They won more playoff games a year ago than they did this year. What great job of executive, of general managing did he do?
Peyton Manning selected Denver. He looked at it. He looked at the landscape. It was San Francisco. It was Denver. He ended up going to Denver. He didn't want to play, I don't think, in this NFC and in the NFC West, and he has a brilliant year. Peyton does, may win the MVP of the NFL. He selected Denver. This was about Grigson and Indy, and I can give you a pretty compelling story. And when you combine year 1 and 2-14 to 11-5, and you combine that he hired a tremendous staff that weathered a very difficult storm, I can kind of get that. But I don't get Schneider finishing third.
Win or lose, I'm pretty happy the guy's the GM of the Seahawks. Thought he did a great job this year, and he's done an excellent job all of the years he's been here in Seattle.